What's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with a not-so Native American Heritage Month vlog. The reason why I'm posting this, by the way, as I post this video, it will be the 28th, Thanksgiving. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. But really why I'm making this video is if you've all seen my social media, like my Instagram and my Facebook, I recently got myself an antique booth. And it is here at United States Antiques and Collectibles here in Cleveland, Tennessee. It was here that I stopped out on a whim not that long ago. I was kind of seeing what all they had in here. And I will say, the moment that I walked through the door, I didn't realize I had so many fans that worked here. But anyway, guys, I figured I'll show you around this place. It's really cool. It's very reminiscent in a way of Mora's Antiques. I miss Mora's Antiques. That was a cool antique store. Not only that, it was a roadside attraction in its own right. But anyway, guys, let's get inside. I want to show you my booth. Let's do it. And here it is, you guys. Here is my booth. About 3 years ago, I had myself an antique booth down in Florida. But with the medical stuff that I had that was going on, I had to leave it all behind. But now, the Dream Poet store, or I guess you could say the Dream Poet store, is open once again. And by the way, guys, if you all like my book, Ghosts and Mysteries, Bradley County, Tennessee, I've got about 3 copies right here, if y'all are interested. Also, I've got an ostrich egg as well. I've had that for a while. About ready to part with it. Also, I've got some of these old ball mason jars, wide-faced, or wide-mouthed mason jars. And from all my adventures, every place that I go when I'm out in the wild, I find a lot of deer skulls. And all of these are like 99% clean. Some of them are even, as I call them, well, with nature, or nature quality. You know, they've been laying out in the forest for a while. They have that distinct color about them that makes them feel natural. Also, I've got a Stranger Things backpack, a comforter right there. If you like peanuts, I've got the snow globe. Oh yeah, and I have found these in my journeys. Can't remember where I found the Ocoee Hills one, but I do remember how I got the Interlaken one. It was the tornado of 2012. Everything had been knocked over, and that was laying on the ground, and I picked it up, and that was like 12 years ago? Gosh, it's been so long. By the way, if you also like taxidermy, I got a miniature-sized taxidermy deer right here that's also piebald. It's about the smallest deer taxidermy I've ever seen, which is kind of why I bought it. It's a midget. On top of that, I got a turkey mount. It's in good condition. It's a little bit old. I think I've had it since I was 13, but I'm selling it for $150. And Black Friday is the day after tomorrow, as of the recording this video, and everything in my booth is 15% off. So if you like deer antlers or deer skulls, anything vintage, by the way, I've also got a cow skull for $25. And if you like Star Wars, I've got the Mandalorian metalwork. Also, I've got some stuff that is from World War II. Got a shell casing right here, and another one right there. I don't know about the history of this one too much. I'm also selling alligator heads. They kind of vary on size. Also, I have a World War I cantina that I really don't know a whole lot of history about. So I got more alligator heads. By the way, I've got them for a decent price. For the smaller one, got it for about 40 bucks. Also got a coyote skull. You don't really see that too much. I've got a snapping turtle shell. And speaking of shells, I've got a really big conch shell. I forgot how I think that one came from an auction. And plus, if you like boat stuff, I've got some boat chairs for about $25 a piece, and a trolling motor for about $15. Also, I've got this old chair, especially if you like some old antique stuff. So anyway, guys, this is everything in my booth. On Black Friday, make sure to check it out. We got a lot of cool stuff here at the store, and that's why I'm here today. I want to show you all some of the stuff that they have here at United Estates Antiques. This is the booth right next to mine, or one of them. Huh, looks like they've got an alligator head for about $28. Well, I've got the bigger ones, but got some Batman, more Batman, a Friar. It's cool, some pretty decent stuff in here on this one. It's like they've got some Mexican Raiders. I think that'd be Mexican Raiders. Oh, and that's neat. They've got a piece of coral. Don't know if it's fossilized coral or just normal coral. Well, that's cool. They've got a rusted train spike from the Yukon. Oh, look at the fish. Look at this. They have a small pool table. I actually dig that. That is awesome. Got a really nice glass table. Like $24. Yeah, here in this one, ooh, you don't see these anymore. I think this is either Korean or Chinese, because I've seen boxes like this before. Okay, I like this. They have taxidermied rabbits. I've got one for $55. Oh, that's cool. They've got a print from Gone with the Wind. Oh, that movie. I think that for a long time that movie was like I think it was like the longest movie in history. I don't know. I know there's a story behind Gone with the Wind. I've also got some geodes. I like the geodes. Huh. That's cool. Procession for Kennedy to begin at 10:30 today. Alleged assassin fatally. Oh, cool. It's newspaper. Okay. Let's see what else I got. And what do they got in here? Oh, I haven't seen one of these shells in a while. I feel like I've said that a lot so far in this video. I apologize, you guys. It's just like, I don't know, I guess that's one of the things with antiques, I suppose. I want to say that's the same. I don't think that's the St. Augustine Lighthouse. It might be. Oh, cool. Look at this. Look at the Florida flag. How much is that? Like $12. It's actually pretty neat. And they got a spittoon. I've got one of those at the house. Here's a good friend of mine who works here who also has a booth with coins in it. That's cool. Look, they've got copper rounds. Got JFK. Ooh, and they've also got sealed Pokemon product. I had a Charizard like that once. That's pretty cool that they have one. I might actually come back and buy that in the future. Look at all that Brazilian gold flakes. They got a boar head for $325, and it actually looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Pigeon Forge, one of the biggest tourist destinations or tourist traps in the U.S. It just depends on what you think of it as. This is my friend Sue's booth. He's got these silver rounds. I need to buy, I want to get one of these eventually. I like collecting silver. Got some silver rounds from China. It's like some scrap. Well, it wouldn't be scrap silver. It would be silver rounds. Gosh. Ooh. That crystal right there. That is cool. You know what? I'll take one of these. And they also got a Ronald Reagan cutout. Oh, Ronald Reagan, one of the best presidents ever. Even Democrats liked him. Look at these. This is another thing that I really like about United States Antiques. They do have a lot of vintage Star Wars toys. A lot of G.I. Joe stuff too. Ooh. I have not seen one of these in a while. For $15. Oh, let's see what else they've got here. Oh, that's neat. They've got some old records. Some old cars. Ooh. Now those are neat. Who he is, but he autographed that. And as I was saying, you guys, they have a lot of cool Star Wars stuff that you don't see anymore. Again, for my critics, yes, I'm sorry that I've said that for the bajillionth time already. But then again, wouldn't mind having that. Oh, and that's neat. The Battle of, I think it was Hoth. I think it was Hoth. They got some toys right here. Again, ones that you don't see any, or those. Anyway, those vintage Star Wars toys are really awesome. There we go. They've got some vintage action figures right here. They got one of the old Ewoks. And Lando Calrissian. As they say, the only brother in Star Wars. Or at least up until the sequel trilogy. Not many people like the sequel trilogy, though. That guy freaked me out so much as a kid. Ooh! And it's a trap. Ah. And they've got some more action figures right here. They look like they're from that time period. Gosh, Star Wars is awesome. By the way, you guys, my family, we're doing something really cool for the Christmas season. It will be a part of my Christmas Staycation series. Although, I've kind of already done it before. But, let's say we got something really special planned here on the channel. Oh, dude. And that's cool. I had one of these when I was a kid. They're selling it for about $35. And it looks like everything, for the most part, is there. Minus the box. But mostly everything's there. Oh, cool. And dinosaurs ruled the earth, and they got a Spinosaurus. I also got the Allosaurus. I've seen those in Target. That might be an older one, though. Hulk smash. Aw, dude, and they have vintage Legos. Now this one I'd like to have, just because these were like these Lego systems they made when I was a kid. It's cool that they have one. Although I had the castle one when I was younger. Oh, cool. They've got a boat. They've also got the submarine one. Oh, and they got this one too. Only for $150, but I wouldn't mind having that. Just because I like the just because I like the older stuff. And look what they also have. They have an old Lego system from like I said, I want to say that's from the 80s and the 90s. So I remember a lot of that as a kid. That was when Well, no, I wouldn't say Lego was at its peak, but I mean, because Lego's gotten a lot cooler over the years. But I like these older sets. And they also have the $6 Million Man. So they got some more Lego stuff. And around here, they've got a Lego orchid. My sister has that one. Oh, that's neat. Again, they have this. This is another really, really cool Lego piece. Ooh, and they have one Evel Knievel. Just one. And they've also got some Power Ranger stuff as well. Okay, I really like this place, you guys. I'm glad that I stepped in that day to... Well, when I say that day, it was about 2 months ago. But this place is... Like I said, it puts very much the vibe of what Mora's was. I'm sorry, Mora's was like my all-time favorite antique store. You know, I'll eventually make a video. Well, not a video. I've already made a video. Eventually, I don't know. I'll put a link in this video. There we go. Huh. What do they got here? I've got Indiana Jones. But I haven't seen a Furby in forever. And Exterminate. Exterminate. Oh, cool. And they got Star Trek, too. And Stranger Things. And they got Disney. The Game Room. Oh yeah, and they've also got games in here as well. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. The Godfather. The Dukes of Hazzard. Scrapbook. Modern 2004. It's kind of cool that they have all this here. They've also got Superman. The Man of Steel. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Quite a few DVD players. Frank Sinatra. Looks like they've got a lot of music stuff right here. Cool, they got Johnny Cash for $5. Jimi Hendrix, Blondie. They've got some DS games right here. Oh, Sims 2. I haven't heard of Sims in a long time. Sonic the Hedgehog. The Three Stooges. Margot Robbie. What a gorgeous woman. They got Molly Hatchet too. Record player. We got Madonna. Oh, Madonna. And Kiss. 1973 to 2000. I think that was their oh, what is it? Their retirement tour, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. The first one. There's even the ticket right there. They got this big old poster of Bob Marley. Oh yeah, they also have a drum set and a oh, what do you call it? An amp. There we go. Star Wars. Oh, they've got the old they've got some old Disney movies too. Oh cool, and they have the Mummy. Well, the original Mummy. And of course they've got the Wolf Man. Gosh, I can't remember which Godzilla kaiju that is. Ooh, I had one of these when I was a kid. For $40. makes you wish that kind of makes me wish that I held on to it for a little while. Oh, cool. They've got the game. Oh, cool. Godzilla versus Kong. And Godzilla that has been battle damaged. Oh, that's cool. And they also got Lord of the Rings, too. You see? They had a big variety of stuff. And that's the big thing that I really like about United Estates Antiques and Collectibles, is they just have, across the board, they have just about everything. That again, I mean, it reminds me a lot of Mora's Antiques, but I don't think any other store could beat Mora's Antiques. It was genuinely a really cool store. But anyway, those guys over there at United Estates Antiques, they're really nice people. Actually, they're some of the people that convinced me to make videos in Cleveland again. But anyway, you guys, I know it's kind of weird to place this video in Native American Heritage Month. Well, as I know, November, I put it all towards that history, just because it is very important. But this I just wanted to make real quick. Anyway, guys, Black Friday. If y'all want to support the channel, everything in my booth is 15% off. A few other things in the store are about 20% off. It kind of depends from booth to booth. But anyway, guys, also I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Actually, anyway, happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I said that a third time. But anyway, love y'all very much. Stay posted, stay tuned for the latest video. Peace out, you guys. Love y'all very much. See y'all in the next one.